Hey everyone. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve their goals while others struggle to make any progress? It's not because they have better looks, intelligence, or even luck. Instead, it all comes down to how we think. Our mindset can make or break our success in life. And the good news is that we can change our mindset. What is a growth mindset? A growth mindset is a belief that intelligence and abilities can be developed over time through hard work and dedication. Those who have a growth mindset believe that they can improve their skills and knowledge, and that effort is the key to success. On the other hand, a fixed mindset is the belief that intelligence and abilities are fixed and unchangeable. People with a fixed mindset believe that they are born with a certain amount of ability, and that is just how it is. They often give up easily when faced with challenges and don't believe that they can improve. Why is it important to have a growth mindset? Having a growth mindset is important because it allows us to embrace challenges, learn from our mistakes, and persevere through difficult situations. It enables us to set ambitious goals and strive to achieve them. Moreover, having a growth mindset helps us to be more resilient in the face of setbacks and failures. When we adopt a growth mindset, we can become more open to feedback and suggestions for improvement, and are more likely to take risks and push ourselves outside of our comfort zone. When we believe that our intelligence is malleable, we are more likely to embrace challenges and persist in the face of setbacks. We are also more likely to be open to feedback and willing to change our approach to learning. On the other hand, a fixed mindset can limit our learning potential by causing us to avoid challenges, give up quickly, and resist feedback. Studies have shown that students with a growth mindset outperform those with a fixed mindset, not just in terms of grades, but also in terms of critical thinking skills and creativity. How can we change our mindset? Changing our mindset can be challenging, but it is possible with practice and persistence. Here are some ways we can start to change our mindset. Firstly, we need to become aware of our negative thought patterns and beliefs. This can be done through self-reflection and by asking ourselves questions such as, what am I telling myself? And is this belief helping me grow? Next, we need to challenge our negative thoughts and beliefs. We can do this by gathering evidence to support or refute our thoughts and considering alternative perspectives. For example, if we believe I'm not good enough, we can challenge this belief by listing our accomplishments and seeking feedback from others. We also need to practice positive self-talk and affirmations. By repeating positive statements to ourselves, we can gradually reprogram our minds to believe in ourselves. For instance, instead of saying, I can't do this, we can say, I can learn this. It might be challenging, but I'm willing to put in the effort. Finally, we need to surround ourselves with positive people who support our growth. By spending time with individuals who uplift us and encourage us to be our best selves, we can create a positive environment that supports our mindset shift. Remember that changing our mindset is a journey, not a destination. With patience and persistence, we can cultivate a growth mindset that will help us achieve our goals and live a fulfilling life. Let's look at some examples of how a growth mindset can help us master challenges in different areas of our lives. In education, a growth mindset can help students achieve better academic outcomes. For instance, students with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges, such as tackling a difficult math equation, and persist in the face of setbacks like getting a problem wrong. They understand that effort and learning from mistakes are essential to their growth. As a result, they are more likely to ask for help when needed and revise their strategies when faced with challenges. In relationships, a growth mindset can help individuals build stronger connections with others. For example, when faced with a conflict with a friend, someone with a growth mindset will be more willing to listen to their friend's perspective, reflect on their own actions, and adjust their behavior to improve the relationship. They understand that conflicts are opportunities for growth and learning rather than threats to the relationship. In the workplace, a growth mindset can help employees perform better and advance in their careers. For instance, employees with a growth mindset are more likely to take on new challenges, learn new skills, and bounce back quickly from setbacks. They understand that failure is a natural part of the process and an opportunity to learn and grow. This leads to better performance and career advancement. In personal fitness, a growth mindset can help individuals achieve their fitness goals. For example, someone with a growth mindset will see setbacks like missing a workout or not reaching a weight loss goal as an opportunity to learn and adjust their fitness plan. They understand that setbacks are a natural part of the journey and focus on making progress over perfection. In summary, a growth mindset can help us master challenges in various areas of our lives by encouraging us to embrace challenges, learn from setbacks, and persist in the face of adversity. How can we tell if our mindset is holding us back? Sometimes our mindset can hold us back from achieving our goals and living a fulfilling life. Here are some signs to look out for. Firstly, we may feel a fear of failure or rejection. If we are afraid of failing or being rejected, it can cause us to play it safe and avoid taking risks. This fear can limit our potential and prevent us from achieving our goals. Secondly, we may have limiting beliefs about ourselves or our abilities. These beliefs can be negative and self-deprecating, such as, "I'm not good enough or smart enough." Limiting beliefs can hold us back by creating a barrier between us and our goals. Thirdly, we may have a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is the belief that our abilities are innate and unchangeable. This can limit our growth and prevent us from learning and developing new skills. Lastly, we may lack resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and setbacks. Without resilience, we may give up easily when faced with challenges, preventing us from achieving our goals. If you recognize these signs in yourself, know that you're not alone. Many people struggle with these issues, but it's important to address them head-on. By working on your mindset and developing a growth mindset, you can overcome these limitations and achieve your goals. Remember that changing your mindset takes time and effort, but the results will be worth it. Here are 5 essential strategies for adopting a growth-oriented mindset. Setbacks are inevitable in life, but how we respond to them can make all the difference. Rather than seeing setbacks as obstacles, we can view them as opportunities to learn and grow. By embracing challenges and persevering through difficulties, we can develop a growth mindset that enables us to achieve our goals. One way to cultivate this mindset is to reframe our language. Instead of using phrases like, "I can't do this," we can replace them with, "This is challenging, but I'm willing to put in the effort to learn." By adopting this approach, we can turn setbacks into stepping stones on our path to success. Feedback is crucial for growth and development, whether in our personal or professional lives. However, many people tend to resist feedback, especially when it's critical or negative. To foster a growth-oriented mindset, we must learn to embrace feedback and use it as a tool for improvement. This requires a willingness to be vulnerable and open to change, as well as the ability to separate ourselves from our mistakes. By embracing feedback and being open to change, we can learn from our mistakes and become better versions of ourselves. People with a growth mindset are often curious and open-minded, eager to learn and explore new ideas and concepts. They ask questions and seek out different perspectives, which helps them to challenge their own assumptions and biases. This openness allows them to learn from others and broaden their understanding of the world around them. To cultivate this mindset, we can start by asking ourselves questions like, "What do I not know?" and "What could I be missing?" By adopting this approach, we can become more receptive to new ideas and perspectives. In a growth-oriented mindset, mistakes are seen as valuable learning opportunities rather than failures. When we make a mistake, we can choose to learn from it and adjust our approach, or we can dwell on it and let it hold us back. To foster a growth mindset, we must learn to embrace mistakes and use them as opportunities to improve. This requires a willingness to take risks and be vulnerable, as well as the ability to forgive ourselves when we fall short of our own expectations. By embracing mistakes and focusing on the lessons they offer, we can turn our setbacks into comebacks. Surrounding ourselves with the right people can make all the difference in cultivating a growth-oriented mindset. When we spend time with positive and supportive people, we're more likely to believe in ourselves and our abilities. On the other hand, negative and critical people can hold us back and reinforce our limiting beliefs. To foster a growth mindset, it's essential to seek out positive and growth-oriented people who inspire and support us on our journey towards success. This can help us to challenge our negative thoughts and beliefs and replace them with more positive and empowering ones. In conclusion, by adopting a growth-oriented mindset, we can unlock our true potential and achieve our goals. It's essential to remember that fostering a growth mindset is a journey, not a destination. By implementing these 5 strategies, we can cultivate the right mindset to achieve our goals and lead a fulfilling life. A growth mindset is a powerful tool for lifelong learners. By embracing challenges, learning from feedback, being open-minded, seeing mistakes as learning opportunities, surrounding ourselves with the right people, we can unlock our potential and achieve our goals. Remember that change doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort and a willingness to grow, we can cultivate a growth mindset that will serve us well throughout our lives. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more informative and inspiring content. Until next time, happy learning.